Hey everybody, welcome to today's Playbook Breakdown. We're breaking down the Florida Atlantic Owls here. This is a very underrated playbook here in NCAA 26. We have made our way through the power playbooks, and now we're getting to these small ones where a lot of the gems and the better quality playbooks are. Here in this Florida Atlantic offense, what is so unique and intriguing about this offense is a great conversion type offense with a lot of key sets, easy to read formations to not only move the ball up the field, but put up a lot of yards and points in efficiency. So that's what we care about here on this channel, teaching you guys how to scheme, run the best stuff, convert, don't turn the ball over, right? Simple offense. So we're going to go over the pistol trips, the monster, the Y-off trips, bunch open offset, Trey Open. Let's jump into this right now. First formation we're starting here is pistol trips, and as always, we always talk about just run plays in these formations first here. Strong power, stretch, you have an RP alert bubble, you have the dive, the counter, and a zone weak. Also a halfback slam, but all these runs are extremely good here. My favorite is stretch and zone weak here. Always check your run blocking assignments by hitting left trigger or L2, then using your right thumbstick and flicking it to the left to see your blocks here. And the cool thing is if you flick your right thumbstick to the opposite direction of your initial run, you could see what the run block assignments look to the other side. So here we're going to run here. Again, any key when you're running, don't hold turbo. Once you see your gap or the hole to run through, that is when you want to use turbo. So you see here we get a nice one-play touchdown on the very first run here. And here we're going to make this run again. Nice little chip blocks. We make our move inside. And again, you just take your holes and you take whatever yards are available. So always check your run block assignments. And then the one thing I really like about the stretch here is go out left here. And here we're able to take it through the tackle here. We'll see it one more time. And the last thing here about this stretch is this is why we like it a lot, is this ability to cut all the way back. Here, I only got a couple yards, like 3 yards. But the opportunity to be able to go out wide, go between the tackle and the guard, or cut all the way back is what makes the stretch really good. Once you start complementing that with the zone weak and the dive and the counter, it is just a really tough scheme to stop out of pistol trips. Most people, they see them pistol single back, they automatically want to come down and stop these runs, and then we will start opening up the pass playbook. Now, here on the RP alert bubble, again, I like checking my run fits, but the one thing I like doing, especially if I think they're in zone, I'm going to untarget by using the right thumbstick up, select this outside corner, and you see now this guy is going to block the inside slot corner here. So we're going to read, we're going to throw it. You see he's automatically going to take that slot guy, allowing me for an easy opportunity here to get yards. Now here it may not work as well since they're playing press. And you see we're still able to get 4 or 5 yards. But it definitely backed off coverage. This is definitely 100% the move here. You see there they ran man. And because they're able to pinch in and get that inside slot corner of the block, the outside corner playing his zone or even playing his man is going to focus on the X receiver. He's blocking. Just allows that bubble screen to get out there for a huge play. So make sure you guys are adding that untarget feature into your RPO game. And then once we start getting into it here on the passing portion, main play I like running is stick. Stick becomes so basic that most people don't think much of it. But we're going to watch B and A. Both are on the option route. So if it's zone, they're going to sit in curls. Man, they're going to run out routes. You also have Y in the flats for a quick throw. And you see here is the play where they run man coverage. And you see, we get a look here again, zone. Nice little quick throw here to this hitch route. And you get a nice little 5-6 yard gain. And this is where we want to start getting this X receiver involved. So he's not just running a streak. Put him on a post. It's going to open up for something over the middle here. And you see he's going to get right in this gap right here. Florida Atlantic's quarterback, not the most accurate, but you see we're able to possession catch, hold on to it. Run it one more time just for consistency here. You see now he's able to beat this man route here. Although we drop it, run this one more time. And there it is right there. That's where he gets across the field as he drops it again. But you see, this is what's really going to make stick a tough play to guard, not only in short yardage situations, but also as an intermediate play. Now, also, once you've thrown in stick and you've thrown in the RPO and the runs, we're going to run PA boot. PA boot, you always want to run this to the quarterback's side. So if he's a right-handed quarterback, you want to run this to the right. If he's a left-handed quarterback, you want to run it to the left here. And I only like really picking one adjustment here. I like putting Y here on a corner. And then what you got to be aware of is that the end is always going to come unblocked here as you see the blocking assignments. So we're going to come out here. You're going to have the short throws here. And again, more accurate mobile quarterback, you're going to have a better throw animation. But also if you have a mobile quarterback, it's also good to be able to run the ball here. We're not able to run here, but we're able to hit this nice little crosser here. You're also going to have the zig route coming wide open. And then you're also going to have this corner on the sideline against zone. So if you know they're in man, you could do something like this where you put X on a slant and then maybe put A here just on a post here. You're going to see we run this boot. And then now you have something attacking this left side of the field. So PA boot's going to complement the RPO and the run game in here. And then our other pass play outside the stick that we like going to is verticals. Verticals, again, common play in a lot of sets. What you can do here is, again, you can leave B on this crosser. I like putting A on a drag, and I like putting RB on a curl. And you can even put X here on a comeback. X is one of the best man-beating routes in the game here. They are going to play man. We have our drag, top of the route, pass lead down and outside. Again, nice little comeback route for easy completion. Again, we're going to look here. Now you got the drag wide open. He's going to get nice yards. And then you're going to have this running back on the curl. He will get open against zones, especially when they start playing over the top coverage to stop this B route. You're going to see here, we're able to get off before getting hit there on the blitz. It still beats man as well. You just got to throw it right on his break. Here, they're giving us a lot of blitzes here. So we're just going to take our drag. But again, the B route will get open over the middle here, and then the A with the drag, and then the running back on the... If you guys are enjoying this kind of content, you guys want to see more formation, playbook breakdowns, gameplay tips, do me a favor. Go join us on the Patreon. Become a member over there. It's free. It's also, there's tiered memberships, again, for certain perks, whether you guys want lab games, ebooks, play call sheets, bunch of great things over there for our members. Also, consider tuning into our Twitch stream where we run all the playbooks that you see me break down, and I win Road to CFP National Championships on there, online head-to-head. Also, come join our Discord. Become a free member over there. We'd love to have you part of the community, and so you guys can win more games. To that in our Cincinnati playbook. And what we're going to like here is you're going to see B is running this super weird kind of like drag underneath route. He's going to get open against man and zone, and he gets usually across the field pretty quick. The only other thing I'm going to adjust is I'm going to put X here on this stem down post, and you're just going to watch. Our read's going to be B to RB. If they really just vacate the middle, we'll have X on this post. We're just going to watch here. B kind of comes underneath. Nice little play here. Gets 3-4 yards. Wanted to catch anything for us. This would be nice. But again, now you can hit this rub, drag type route really quick. It's really good in the red zone. Here again, we run it. Now they vacate the corners. Now this return is able to get some nice little rack yardage for about 6-7 yards. And again, depending on your personnel, the better teams cut. Power 5 teams, you're going to be able to get big yards and more consistency out of this play. Next one is RPO alert draw stick. So you have the ability to run with your quarterback here. Again, mobile quarterback, sure, people are only rushing 2 or just dropping everybody coverage just where you run with the quarterback. The other reason why we like it here is because you have Y and A here. Y is going to be running this out route, but A is going to be running the option route. You're going to see he's going to run either man or zone here. Run an out route or a curl based on the coverage. So there they ran a blitz. He sat in his coverage, sat in his curl route. Again, see there. Again, it doesn't look open, but you can tell by the mannerisms of the defense that's going to be there. If they don't play outside right away, you can just throw the speed out. But then you also have the ability to, again, stem certain routes here, or hot routes around. So if you want a hot route Y, throw Y here on a drag, something like that. Throw Y. You can put X here on not a comeback because that wouldn't get it done in time. You want to put him on a stem down post, you can do that. Here we do a nice little high ball pass, pass it up. Again, something like that. And then, of course, if you have a mobile quarterback, if the blocking holds up here, you have the ability to run with your quarterback. So FIU doesn't have that, so we won't run that. But, again, something that's really good in this Trey Open, it's a unique play, not in a lot of stuff. Of course, you have a slip screen and a wide receiver mid-screen. But mesh wheel and mesh, the reason why we like these so much is because you notice the compressionness of X. X is lined up inside, which allows great for this concept being rub routes. You're going to have RB here on this post. I might stem him down. And then I'm going to just put Y here on a flat route, threatening the flats. Here, and again, just very simple reads underneath drags. Drags are going to work against man, creating a rub concept. They're going to work against zone here. Here we got this post wide open over the middle. The only other thing that I would do maybe just put B here on a comeback. So you just kind of just got something over there. And then you see you can hit this comeback route as the corner didn't know whether to take away the drag or the comeback. So again, mesh post is going to work the same way as you see on the play art here. I'm sorry, mesh wheel. Mesh wheel is going to have the same thing. It's just a different guy running the post. So very, very simple here. And then you also have Y sail. Y sail, again, reason why I like Y sail is because you get this speed out route from the running back, which you cannot hot route. So I'm going to put X here on a comeback here. You're going to have this nice little curl flood concept here to the right. And you're just going to read the running back. You see this little speed boost he gets, again, as he continues the trend of we don't catch here at Florida Atlantic. But, again, you just kind of watch him. He's going to get out. Nice little speed boost. Get outside. If they start taking away, though, here, again, if we can navigate the pressure, this comeback is going to get wide open here. Top of the route. Possession catch, easy, 17, 18-yard gain. So this whole left side of the field is super simple. Then you're just going to watch the right side. Again, in these nice little curl routes, you can throw them as soon as they break here. He's just not going to catch the ball for us. Here, again, nice little zone play. We get throw the corner route, and you're able to get a touchdown here. So this play is a very good complement to the others. Just so many things where every single receiver is a threat on different plays, and they're attacking different areas. The last play I want to take a look at, corner. Corner, again, you're going to have this double in route from RB and B. You're going to have, I'm going to actually put X on the post instead of down. I don't care for the double move one. And then you're going to have Y on the triple option. So you just watch Y here. Y is going to run a corner, or a post, sorry, out of his triple option. He's going to do that based on the cover. So they ran man, he ran the post. Again, now you come out, you run it. Now you have these two in routes between RB or B that are going to be wide open. So again, the routes are just very simple. The coverage is not hard to read here. See, now we're able to throw behind this linebacker in man coverage as we able to hit the backside post. So Trey Open, again, one of the best sets here. I like it a lot in FAU's playbook. Make sure you guys are running it. I hope you guys enjoyed this playbook breakdown. Go follow, subscribe for more content. Our next formation, this might be the easiest formation for instant offense in any game mode here. Bunch open offset. If you guys been watching me running Baylor on Road to CFP or in any of my online dynasties, bunch open offset is just a super easy formation, right? We talked about the run plays. You have an inside zone and a draw. You definitely need to utilize the inside zone and the draw. RPO read bubble, peak wide receiver screen, RPO alert out. I'm just going to show the RPO peak wide receiver screen. The concept is universal across all three of these. So always in this formation, you always want to look at numbers to the right to your trips and see. They have 4 DBs to 3 out there. We don't like those numbers. Here we also have 1-on-1 with our solo receiver. Now, I'm a big fan of the speed out route, but if you see this outside corner shading down and outside like that, I am going to put him on a stem down post. So now he's a threat over the middle. This middle linebacker drops back to take that away. We will hand the ball off. So all about reading your numbers here. Middle linebacker comes down. Again, this receiver's dropped more passes than successful ones here for us this entire video. Here again, I'm going to do the same thing here, but also one thing you can do, just because they have outside numbers, DB leverage to your wide receiver ratio, doesn't mean that it won't be there. You see, they kind of drop back, they play, and it still allows you to throw the ball out there and get big yards. So just something else to throw in there. Here it looks like a cover zero look. Again, here we didn't like the numbers on the pass, so we just hand it off. Take your yards. Very difficult to guard here if they're not going to play the trips. If they're going to play the trips, they got to worry about the solo receiver running a speed out or this post here. And you see right here, it just beats him right over the top. So definitely something that they're going to have to pay attention for. Again, numbers here to the right. Nice quick throw. And if your guys hold the blocks, it is just an easy way to get yards, possibly even a one-play touchdown. So that's going to be applicable across all three RPOs, your inside zone, and your halfback draw. The best pure pass play is going to be this wide trail. You don't have to do anything in this. You're going to watch BARB here, that nice trio to the right. They're going to create this high, low, and backside with the trail route. But you also have this solo receiver running this comeback route. You want to put him on a stem down corner, speed out. These are absolutely going to work too here. You see, nice easy play that you can just steal 4 or 5 yards consistently. So now to the actual reads here. We're going to read B, A, coming across. You're going to see B's going to win. So is A. They kind of got bumped there, but A is the best route in this particular play here. A absolutely destroys zone because almost all the zones gravitate towards the drag, leaving this A route wide open, as you see right here. As a D lineman makes a play, jumps up and bats it down, he's wide open. Again, now they run man, and then you also can hit this drag underneath here, get a couple yards, and if he breaks it or is free, again, big rack play potential. The other thing too is if you get a cover 2 type play here, or something that leaves the middle wide open, RB is just going to absolutely thread down the middle of the field unguarded. So just all about watching how these plays are going to develop and how the defense is going to play you, right? Here we throw the check down for a swing route. I just want to show you guys here if we can get RB. And it's right here. This is what we're talking about right here. Of course, again, guys are dropping balls like crazy, but it is just a super easy read to make for big plays, and you don't have to adjust anything. That's what makes bunch open offset one of the best formations here in the game. Very simple. Again, starter level offense, and then you have a person that knows how to make the reads and adjustments. It is just incredibly hard to stop here. Fake screen wheel is our next play. Fake screen wheel. Again, you can stem this guy down on this corner. You can put him on a speed out. What I like doing, the only adjustment is I like putting Y here on a curl or a triple option route. So what you're going to have here is, again, your solo receiver running outside. You're going to have A open over the middle. If the user tries to take that away, you're just going to throw it underneath your running back on a curl. If they're playing good coverage there, you'll have your smoke screen here from B. So here, again, we had the curl, we had the smoke screen. But again, simple reads here. Again, this is where A now is going to come across the middle of the formation. Can let him run another step or two just to get clear across that middle guy. But you see here, again, zone, drops, nice little possession catch here, 6-7 yards, just free for the taking. So very easy reads to make here. Here you want to throw this stem down corner. You absolutely can do that, pass down and away. Again, fake screen verts, very good play. And then our final play, I'm sorry, fake screen wheel, but our last play is going to be this flood play. Flood has a bunch of different ways you can set it up. We talked about the solo receiver running a speed out or a stemmed corner. You can also put them on this post. Again, if I do that, I like putting Y here on this curl, creating this high-low, and you see I'm able to hit now this post over the middle. So this solo receiver gives the look of all the different plays and route concepts we've been throwing out there. Here, again, we throw it out. Nice. Again, DT makes an incredible play here. The curl route is wide open. Here, they don't play the flats. We have this flat route. Again, if the quarterback would deliver here for us, he's not making us look very good. One other setup, though, that I like doing is I like dragging RB and then Y on the flats. What I do feel like is this allows the flats to be a lot easier to throw where the quarterback doesn't make near as many mistakes here. Here we don't get any game, but again, if they don't play the flats, it's just a simple read. I was really just trying to show you where that will be open. Here, we're able to hit this nice little curl route, corner route. Again, they didn't play zone, they played man. We just kind of threw it down in the way, came back, user caught it. Again, simple setup. Then here, nice. Now we have this drag coming underneath. And then the last thing here is just getting a look at showing you what that corner is going to look like against zone. And here they kind of played a match concept here. And of course, the quarterback's been bad for us all video. Why would we make a throw now? But again, take one more look here. And then here it is, nice little route on the sideline. Against zones, certain zones, cover 3, cover 2, he's just going to be butt naked over there, and it's just going to be for an easy completion. One of the more unique formations here is the monster. There's only 3 plays in here, but you're going to see the main play we're going to focus on is going to be the RPO Zern Alert and the PA Wheels. RPO Zern Alert is the main play I use when running this, and you're just going to see what it's going to do is you have 4 offensive linemen out here. I'm sorry, 2 offensive linemen with 2 receivers and then 2 guys kind of like behind the line of scrimmage. And you're just going to read, do they play it out? They do. It's going to leave a wide open hole up in the middle to run. But this is just really simple to run here. Again, you're going to see, you throw it. The lineman's usually going to be the guy running that screen block while the receivers go pick up people down the field. But you see, once people start veering out, again, you just run. Again, this could be a huge play. It could be just a play to get solid yards. And then you just kind of watch here. Again, they keep playing the pass, so they're not seeing how that's going to get open. But your 2 linemen that are out there blocking usually create a, you see they're out here pancaking guys. And that is kind of what the monster is going to do. It's a great little gimmick formation. And then something here, PA Wheels. Again, it's going to look the exact same. The only bad thing is you can't hot route out of this. You see, but they still kind of flare out. You're able to hit a nice little curl route here underneath. Maybe there is a cover 0 here. Again, we're just going to possession catch these. But yeah, that's the one bad thing is you're not able to hot route any of these guys here. So you see. But the one thing you can do is run with your quarterback. This is where you can actually get quite a bit of yards here when people dive down on the run and or veer out to guard the screens or these little hook curls. So monster, just cool little thing to throw in there. Wanted to touch on because it is very unique in this FAU playbook.